From the Yard in historic Annapolis, Maryland, this is the Navy Sports Rundown, presented by Leidos. Hello Navy fans, it is game week. The Midshipmen kick off their season Saturday against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish in Dublin, Ireland. Plenty of questions about this new look Navy offense in 2023, particularly at the slot back position. Navy great Marcus Thomas is now the on-field coach for the A-backs, and he's leading a group that doesn't have a lot of in-game experience. Both starters from last year transferred, which leaves the likes of Daniel Jones, Amin Hassan, and newcomer Anton Hall from fullback to take on that load. Hassan says, "Don't worry about a thing. We've got a pit bull mentality, and we're ready to show what we've got."
The two guys we lost are very talented, but we learn for those two how they play on the field and how they carry themselves off the field. So we just learn and we just keep moving forward. We were already here, like I said. Now it's an opportunity to make it happen, be playmakers, and just take full advantage of what's being thrown at us.
Football isn't the only sport traveling to Dublin. In fact, it's a homecoming of sorts for Navy men's rugby head coach Gavin Hickey. He hails from Ireland, and the reigning national D1A champions are going to play Notre Dame at Trinity College that Friday. A lot of the playmakers from last year are gone, namely graduates Lewis Gray, Matthew Thibodeau, and Jack McMahon. However, there is a core from this national championship winning team that's ready to continue this 18-game winning streak and defend its title.
Yeah, we're going to lose pretty significant players every year, and that's just the nature of the beast. That's the nature of any collegiate athletics, I suppose, and that's the hard part. So yeah, we've lost Lewis, we've lost Jack, we've lost Dale, we've lost Tibby, we've lost Ryan Bullock, but amongst others. But for us, part of Navy Rugby, it's always next man up. And so we have to make sure that we're doing our job as best as we can to our ability as coaches to make sure that the next man up is as best prepared and can contribute like the man who just is missing out is, or the man who commissioned is. The keys for Notre Dame will be to try as much as we can, albeit our first game of the season in another country, try and hit the ground running, try and impose a fairly significant level of speed in the game, and then be accurate in what we do. And again, this is the first step in a 12-step journey this fall, so it's not going to be perfect. But we expect of ourselves to come out swinging and to leave Ireland still undefeated.
Women's soccer enters the second week of its season undefeated. The Midshipmen opened the season Thursday night with a 2-1 win over Charleston Southern. Marley Heaven scored the first goal, and then in the second half, Alexa Riddle broke a 1-1 tie on a great pass from Jenna Daunt. On Sunday, the Mids had a gritty 0-0 tie against St. John's. Maddie Gallagher had 4 saves. And now it's time for the Mids Thursday to play Maryland. In-state bragging rights are on the line. They're playing at College Park. Men's soccer was picked first in the Patriot League preseason poll. They're the favorites to defend their conference title from a season ago. Head coach Tim O'Donoghue previewed the season, including why he named senior Zach Wagner the captain to take up the mantle from his graduated brother JD, answered some questions about recruiting and the expectations for this Navy men's soccer team in 2023, available on Navy Athletics' YouTube page. Take a look at the upcoming games for all our teams on the yard. Just 5 sports in session right now. Volleyball opening its season this weekend with a tournament at the University of Albany. And that'll do it for this week's episode. I'm Luke Slaybaugh. Go Navy, beat Army, beat everyone.